as the Washington Mystics continue their push for the postseason.
Not going to do that.
Here we go, Mystics and tempo right into the hands of Laura Yuskaita, who streaks to the rim for the first points.
Well, pace is going to be at the top of mind, especially for Toronto. They're undersized again. Citron moves to the PG2 when Georgia Amore goes out.
Normal starting five for the Mystics. Georgia Amore cans the three from the corner.
Shooting 28% on the season, striking from three. Out of the gates, good notion for Washington. Great decision making.
Kiki's really emphasized pushing pace, but they want to stay clean. As Sony Citron down low to Austin. Lost the handle, tried to throw it back out to Onyenwere. It's a turnover.
Well, Georgia Amore.
18th different starting lineup for Toronto this year. They've been hampered by injuries. They do get Julie Alamon, their starting point guard, back. She's missed the last two with a left calf.
And she was questionable coming into this one, so probably had to soldier through just so they have some depth.
Three to shoot, Yuskaita. Through two defenders, tough lay-in.
Yeah, she's a monster when it comes to getting under duress with two defenders in her space. Had the strength and wherewithal to get it in there.
Officiating crew tonight, Isaac Barnett's our crew chief, Jason Alabanza, and Ken Jones as they go inside to Iriafin, high-low to perfection.
And that's something that Sandy Brondello said, that Washington, the middle third of the floor, and the smash action is what she calls it. But definitely the high-low look. From upstairs to downstairs, usually an easy deuce for the Mystics.
Lots of early touches here for Yuskaita, stripped by Citron. To Iriafin on the block. Great body control by Kiki.
Oh, what a smart dump off, though. The timing impeccable on that play.
Yuskaita off tomorrow. Goes over top of Iriafin. Too strong. Rebound out to Citron.
Solid wall-up defense on the inside by Iriafin. Doing it on both sides.
Sony tried to make the extra pass. Last touched by Toronto.
Well, coming alive.
Another hot start for Iriafin. They had double digits in the first quarter against the Sparks last time out. Citron traveled.
Well, that was a tough one. You saw Sony Citron trying to get drop dimes off or attack the cup and finish.
Rice into the paint. Nowhere to go, good defense. Morrow, wing three, it was blocked. Onyenwere was there.
And that's the size advantage that Washington brings, especially on the defensive end.
Oh, blocking foul. Austin getting into the body of Yuskaita.
She's excited about it. Put your jacket on, girl. She's not saying that in a pompous way. She's saying that in a confident way because she's put the work in. So winners hear that in a different way than people who haven't won before. So it sounds like you're bragging when you're talking about it, but it's not a brag because she understands who she is.
Rice to the left, Citron foul. First foul on Sony, first team foul on the Mystics.
Well, good to see Kiki Rice healthy.
Rice had a tough time out in her first meeting against Washington. Didn't score in that game. It's the only time that she's played this year. Just under 9.5 points. It's been so big for Toronto to get her back.
Just a rookie.
Every game has keys. Chrissy, what are yours against Toronto tonight?
Well, second chance points. Washington does a masterful job of getting second and third opportunities for themselves. And they have to be able to attack the paint as well. Oh, snap.
So there's continuation. There was a foul on the play. Shakira Austin is still down underneath the basket.
That's why I held off on the second key there, because of the collision. That definitely stay defensive-minded and be disciplined on that end. And they have to stay consistent with it, right? They've been so good as of late. Since July 2nd, they have been first in defensive rating, but also taking the paint away.
Washington is the best defensive team by field goal percentage in the league. Pump fake, that's a good drive by Harrison. Can't finish though. And again, tons of contact. Harrison helping Austin to her feet. It was last touch by Morrow.
Which is, like you said, first in the league, but they've taken pride in that just as much as they have pounding the ball in the paint and finishing in there as well.
Iriafin Going right through the lane, point blank miss. Aleman fires up the three, laced it.
You saw Sony Citron trying to get over the top of that screen and got hung up. Need a lot of time to let that three ball go. But right there, that gap has to be closed more quickly if Sony can't recover and get over top.
Nice ball movement. Onyenwere gave up the three. Citron back up top. Amor triple try. She got it.
Well, Washington read the zone excellently on that possession. And how do you beat a zone? Rapid reversal of the basketball. And Georgia Amor cashing in yet again.
Morrow finds the bottom of the cup for three.
There. But she has been adaptable, Sandy Brondello said here with Toronto as of late.
Citron, back-to-back threes for the Mystics.
Sony Citron, 13 of 22 in the last 5 games from three, so great to see her back in sync from the outside after leading the league from there last year percentage-wise.
Sony had the only 4 3-pointers against LA. Austin knocked it away, has Citron and threw it away.
A little too overzealous there, but Sony Citron has come alive, as had the Mystics early on. Right now, 8 of Washington's 19 points have come on the inside, and they need to continue to punish the paint and get in there and make them pay, especially shorthanded.
The losing skid actually started against the Mystics as Morrow cans another 3-pointer. She's already hit 2.
Well, Lauren Betts right there in a little bit of a drop coverage defensively, as she should be. I mean, 27% coming into this one, so you're going to go ahead and make her earn that 3, but she's knocked in a couple of them now. So sometimes you test it and see what they're doing, and then you make in-game adjustments, and we'll see that, I'm sure, next time.
Second foul on Anissa Morrow. Reinforcements coming in for Washington. That's going to be a big advantage for the Mystics, just the depth that they possess.
Right, I mean, Toronto traveled in from Toronto here, even though it was a home game for them.
You don't have to tell me twice. I've never been more tired than when flying around during season.
That zone at 2-3, Toronto sticking with that. See if Washington can continue to move them and rotate them.
McMahon misfired on the 3. Austin there and draws the foul.
Well, that's why Shakira Austin is tops in the league in terms of paint points. But also why since season for the Washington Mystics, career high numbers across the board.
Favor Austin and Iriafin during this losing streak. Toronto is giving up nearly 10.5 offensive rebounds and more than 14 second chance points.
Right, and you're looking at Shakira Austin. I mean, she's 8th in the league, averaging 10 paint points, and that's a big reason why. She's second and third opportunities, and she puts herself in the right place.
Coming up with a steal. Pass up the transition 3. Washington will set the offense. Austin from 18 off the front iron. Flores goes and gets it.
Look at the hustle.
In and out of the hands of Lainey Hamilton. Over and back.
Well, good job there. I mean, Flores thought better than to pull that open triple on the first catch and threw it to Shakira, and she was going to be like a mini camp for them, which we thought it would be, right? And give her more opportunities for continuity.
Swarming defense there by the Mystics, nearly forced the turnover.
Cody McMahon coming their way. I know I would have closed my eyes, honey, and put my hands up, but.
Beck Benley knocks down the long jumper. She had a tremendous game against Indiana, hit 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, just 20 minutes of play, had 13 points. Was very active, and Sandy Brondello said that she loves what she sees from her and the anchor that she has been for them on the defensive side as well.
In fact, Benley going to get more minutes today in the absence of all the other players. Iriafin getting downhill through 3 defenders. Nurse reaches in there, and a travel's called.
Yeah, that second side of defense came quickly. Kia Nurse, the seasoned vet, international star as well, came right down to
be excited about in the opening 10 before Toronto made a 15-7 run midway through to cut the deficit.
Yeah, they went to the zone and just kind of watered down Washington's offense a bit, got them a little discombobulated, but they've been good when they've gotten the ball to the second side and the extra ball reversals.
Iriafin off glass it in. She's in double figures for the 9th time in the last 10.
The lane was a thing of beauty for Kiki on that one. Just spectacular.
Harrison still looking for her first points, not gonna get them there. Iriafin on the ground, Amor comes away with it.
How did she dig that out of the trenches, man?
Nearly a turnover.
Good job to recalibrate and reorganize here in the quarter court.
Austin, back up top, Amor, her 3rd three of the night. How about Georgia Amor? Alaman, back up top to Morrow, can't answer with a 3. Iriafin, inside out, McMahon, no. Alaman quickly up court. Alaman, deep 3-pointer from the top of the key, wedged it off to the left. McMahon has it. Oh, creating space into the hands of Austin. Sandy Brondello taking a timeout as Washington has gone on a 7-0 run, just a 4 up until this point. Yuskaita turned the corner, back up top. Harrison on the deck. No, and a foul. They'll get Shakira Austin her first.
And I think the only reason that whistle sounded is because she left her feet. And when you leave your feet, you give up your legal guarding defensive position. Although she is a staunch defender. 6-0. Right there, just kind of mistimed that with her body.
Austin talked to us at practice this week about the pride that she takes in her interior defense. She doesn't want to just be known as a shot blocker. She wants to be a total lockdown defender in the paint.
Yeah, but that's why she's different than me, because I just want to block everything. But no, we've seen her in cross matches on guards, and she's nimble with it, she stays on her toes and loves the challenge of that. So I respect it. That's big time stuff. She's 6'6", and it doesn't matter. She's interchangeable across the floor.
Amor out to Onyenwere from the wing, 3 down.
What a big strike. Kicking on all cylinders from 3. And Onyenwere, a 40% shooter from the 3-point line this season. And what an invaluable asset she is as a floor spacer in terms of how hard Washington attacks the cup.
Nurse getting right into the body of Georgia Amor, who took a shot to the face.
But Washington now doing a great job. They count on the defense over-helping, and that's what happened to Toronto on that play on the defensive side.
10-0 run for the Mystics. That last play was whistled as an offensive foul against Kia Nurse. Betts, again, putting it on the floor, but traveled.
That was a good idea. She has that little wry smile. She knows. She was trying to get back to the left hand to get a finish there.
Yuskaita's looked for every opportunity to get down the floor every time she's touched the ball.
Good job by Georgia Amor to get skinny over top. Stay planted defensively. Nice.
Morrow up and under. Got her a miss. Couldn't put it back. Amor cut off by Alaman.
Oh, I thought she had Shakira on the back cut, but thought better of it.
Citron, the step through, no. Austin drew the foul through 2 defenders.
A really good patience there, and Sydney Johnson right in front of us, clapping up Shakira Austin, saying, good job, Kira.
Tomorrow.
They already have, you know, they didn't even have Sably travel with the team, so Sandy Brondello said no one's going to cry about it. You got to go out there as next woman up mentality, and you understand that, but now people are kind of out of position with Morrow getting in foul trouble for sure.
Yeah, Yuskaita is one of those players, as we've got another offensive foul, who's been out of position the majority of the season, has had to move inside.
Yeah, Sandy Bardello said before the game, you know, we've been so unlucky with our injury issues. You know, as soon as we get players back, someone else goes out, and it's just kind of like a revolving door, if you will. But that builds your fortitude. That brings out the best.
Continuity, and on the flip side, we've seen that continuity grow and grow for the Mystics as they've continued to work through this unexperienced roster.
Yeah, but they love the challenge of that. Cody McMahon told us that at practice. She said, you know, we're tired of hearing that we're young, but like we're dogs out here. We want to compete and get better every game, and they have.
Offensive 3 seconds on Shakira Austin.
She said, I caught the ball.
Inbound, Yuskaita again looking to push. Crafty along the baseline.
Yeah, what a tough bucket there. The second side of defense came to crowd the space. And Yuskaita has been really doing damage on the inside for Toronto. Right after the jump ball, it started and it hasn't stopped.
The good thing for Washington is they've done damage as well from the inside and on the interior. On cue, Austin going to work. Thought she got fouled, nothing called.
We love that smash action. That's what Sandy Bardello calls it. That high ball screen in the middle third of the floor.
Rice somehow came away with that. Over top of the screen.
Good job by Shakira to plug that space.
Foul on Onyenwere.
But that's what Shakira Austin does so well, right? I mean, you're not gonna, so with her presence alone, she made a different decision. Just under 19 points and 15 rebounds. Shooting 61% in those 2 games coming into this one.
Shakira Austin also on double-double watch, 8.7 boards for Big Red. They go into her hair. Took the hit. Still found the lane, plus the foul.
See, playing like either, or all 3. Most improved, right? All defensive, and definitely all league. I mean, at this point, we've said it last game too, like, you gotta tell me why, you know, she's not up for those awards at this point. I mean, for me, definitely qualified. Sandy Bardello said as much.
Yuskaita blocked.
Numbers.
Austin serving.
Big guard.
Oh, Onyenwere didn't see it.
Yeah, you gotta call her name out, baby, and then she'll get it. Oh boy,
Everyone loves an Oreo.
Hey, you know what? I like the single stuff, but I'll take a double step now and then.
Another rebound for Iriefin. It's up to a 12-point lead for the Mystics. Skip pass. McMahon into the lane, left it short. Rice to Yuskaita. Whipped out to the corner. 3-ball down for Bankole.
Well, that was nice patience there by Toronto and defensive prowess against them on that. They just overcommitted to the basketball on that next line of defense. The helper wasn't there in time.
Lainey Hamilton had her pocket picked. Austin tried not to get the foul. Did not like the call. It's her second.
I thought there was a foul on the initial contact there. Here's a good switch up top with McMahon and Citron.
Washington gets the steal. Iriefin. There is a whistle before Iriefin could get the shot or the pass off. Foul on Bankole, her second.
Yeah, but she was moving people. I'd love to see it, man. I tell you what, the power that Iriefin brings to the floor is just absolutely unmatched, and she's just brilliant. Win and win.
Citron still sitting on those 3 points. McMahon rises, can't hit the 3. Rebound Iriefin. Kiki taking on Harrison, left it short. Good job by McMahon.
Really good screen coverage here with a double team and a blitz by Washington. Got to rotate out of it, though.
Extra pass to Yuskaita from the wing. 3-ball won't go. Iriefin tracks it down.
The attender for the Mystics.
Washington continuing to pad their rebounding lead. Lainey Hamilton, top of the key. That goes down. The first three for Lainey Hamilton tonight.